Me. Do we need light? No. Okay. Good afternoon, everyone. Kwame Green, CTAE Director here at Warren County Schools. And we have some people that are going to come talk to us about the firefighter EMT program that we're trying to begin with Warren County Schools as well as Glascock County Schools. We got Mr. John Graham. He's the chairman of Warren County Commissioners here with us. We got Miss Crystal Ladoucier. I was close. Crystal Ladoucier here. She's the EMS EMT fire chief. And she's going to share with us. We got Miss Brianna Phillips as well. She's Glascock County Schools school counselor, and I'm sure several other things. So we just begin having this conversation through our Career Academy and CTAE advisory board. We were talking about different opportunities we can provide for students, and Mr. Graham, Chairman Graham, shared with us the opportunity that to have EMT and fire. And so we just want to share with you all what the opportunity entails, what it will look like for you as students, as parents. On our agenda, we have remarks from the people that I just shared with you. We're going to talk about some of the program details, transportation, what time you will have to leave school, different things like that. But first, we're going to hear from Chairman Graham, and then I think he's going to bring the fire chief up.
Well, good afternoon. We look forward to trying to get this program started, and hopefully it's something we can do for the students of Warren and Glascock counties. This is a needed field that needs some new blood to be brought into it. As public safety is dwindling down, we need to try to continue to figure out how to bring new people into this field. So we're looking at how to work with our students to get certified as they finish out high school and be able to come right into the workforce, getting the certification while you're finishing up school. So I think it would be a great opportunity for a lot of kids that are looking maybe not to go to college, but if you feel the need to go to college, we of course want you to go and get that education. But this could be a way to start earning funds and be able to pay for college if you need some funding to pay for college. It could help you also be able to do that because of the work schedule. It's usually 2 times a week, but they are 24-hour shifts. But when you work 2 times a week and you got 5 days off, it helps you to be able to have other opportunities at your young age that you can be able to explore and add to. I've seen people that's got into the EMS business. After EMT, they go on to be paramedics. They become nurses. I've seen some become doctors. So it could push you into a higher level of medical care if you desire to go that route also. And you would be able to work as an EMT or paramedic and be able to pay for your schooling, as I said, and that would allow you a lot of opportunities moving forward. So I'm going to ask Crystal to come forward. She's our head director of Warren County, and we also cover Glascock County. We have Sheriff Kelly here from Glascock County, and he's a great help with first responder program, fire assistance, along with the Sheriff's Department in Glascock. And I've kind of put him on the spot, so I don't know if he'll say anything, but he is instrumental in helping us a lot in Glascock County with public safety. So just wanted to recognize him, and he'll probably be a part of this somewhere along the line because of his knowledge and help in Glascock County as we bring Glascock County into it.
Thank you, John. I am the director of EMS for Warren County, and we also cover Glascock County. I am excited about this opportunity. I hope that there will be kids that take advantage of it to be able to get this education while you're still in high school. It is a demanding, dynamic class. You will have lecture, you'll have hands-on, there will be skills you'll actually do. Some skills outside of the school and on an ambulance, on a fire truck. Different questions beyond that. I think you said the rest, main thing after that, but got everything else covered.
I did want to let you know, one part of this that Mr. Green asked me to mention is EMT and a fire certification will allow you to make somewhere at a young age of around $50,000 a year. It is, like I said, 24 hours a day, so that's 48 hours every week, but you get 5 days off and make a very good salary starting out. So I just wanted to let you know that too, as something he wanted to point out to get you started into this field if you have any interest. But it's not all about money. There's a lot of work to it. It takes a lot of effort. So just make sure you're willing to put in the time, because it will take time and effort to do anything with EMS and fire or anything in public safety. So we're looking forward to trying to bring as many students on board as we can that would be interested in working with us.
Can you go over the details? I think you shared this at the last meeting of what they can finish with you. And then I know there was like a test, just the details of that, like what they'll still have left they need to do.
Okay, so if we get the whole program going, they'll actually be able to get their EMT certification. They can get their national registry certification, which is recognized throughout most of the states in the United States. And then once they've graduated high school and turned 18, they can apply for their Georgia state license for the EMT. For fire, once they graduate high school and have turned 18, they can take their Georgia fire test and be certified firefighter 1. So it'd be both entry levels of fire and EMS.
Could that be, and you may not know yet, in one school year, would they finish that coursework? Would they need to do this program for 2 school years to finish that coursework?
It is ideally in 2 school years.
Okay.
Ideally, your juniors would take the EMT and seniors would take fire, just because the EMT, the national registry test, can be taken prior to turning 18. There's no age limit on that national registry side. So they could test it as a junior and then just do some continuing education through their senior year and take their Georgia license once they've turned 18.
One of the things that you shared with me was the fact that it is a rigorous program. Do you want to share like some of the type of work ethic that students are going to need to be able to be successful?
So it will take a good bit of dedication. There's a lot of information that is covered, a lot of knowledge, skills, and it all can't happen in the classroom. So there will be a lot of studying that has to be done at home. And then beyond the classroom side, we will have, like I said earlier, that clinical time where you'll actually have to go out and ride on an ambulance for the EMS side to get the state minimum is 48 hours of ride time. We have to have so many patients and different other things in it. So many people will spend a good bit more than that 48 hours to get those clinical requirements. And that would be done completely outside of classroom.
Is there anything like that for the fire side?
No, the fire side, we can do every bit of it in-house. The only thing that we would have on the fire side is they do have to go through a live burn, and we would go to a burn facility for that.
I think the only questions I have is, Miller, can you think of anything we need to know?
Well, some of them will probably be interested in like what workload would be like as far as classwork? How much time can they anticipate having to dedicate towards studying or things like that?
I think it's all gonna depend individually, you know, and it also depends on how we end up running the program. If we stretch it over 2 years, what they dedicate outside of the classroom would be dropped down significantly, because we would have the time to go over most of it in class. The biggest thing that they will have outside is probably that clinical time. And there's a lot of memorization. Just different acronyms and everything that they will have to do that outside. It's memorization.
Some of them may ask about grades too. A lot of them, I don't know, if you know, some of them may just be more interested in the end result, but some of them are gonna have questions maybe about the grades. So it sounds like they may have some tests for some of the things you're talking about with the memorization. What other, like, would they have grades from the clinical time and the hands-on things they're doing too?
So they have a skills book for that EMS side. Both of these programs are set a little bit different. So with the EMS side, they have a skills book. They do have to pass every skill in that skills book. They are pass fail. They're done in the classroom. It's more of a hands-on, kind of a partner generally type thing. Pretty laid back, very easy, nothing to stress over. They do have to have a minimum of 6 tests in the program. And well, it's actually there's 6 tests that are based off different parts of the program, and then a midterm and a final. And with the fire side though, there's actually less required tests. So it's more of the hands-on, passing that hands-on skill.
You said when we step out, or are you anticipating this as like a full year for the EMS, or would it be a semester?
Like a full year. She was saying that if, really junior EMT, senior fire, long-term, but definitely those.
Ideally, that would be the best. Our requirements, we could actually put it in 1 school year for both programs, but it would be a lot more on the kids.
I was just thinking like, I know like right now, they come and they do some stuff first semester and then other classes second semester, but it would still be, they'd have 3 courses locally that they're having to fill, but it would take the place of that whole week.
Like 5th block all year long, is what I'm,
Okay,
that's right.
sorry. I'm looking more than
No,
that.
you're right. Okay. And that answers some questions. Okay, perfect. Thank you.
That's the question.
Yeah, I guess I can talk on this.
That's the part.
Okay. So this may look different for Warren County, but for Glascock County students, this would be 5th block. So students would leave our campus at 1:30 and come to the classes here at the Career Academy. Transportation, we don't know yet. This is a new time of day for us to have kids off campus. So if we have enough and we can work out a bus, we'll certainly let students know. But for right now, we would need those students to plan on providing their own transportation. Dual enrollment at the end of the day, right now, students do provide their own transportation. But we would update you if anything changes, and then just regular attendance, making sure students know if you choose to make this commitment, you do need to make sure that you can be here every day with state certification programs, especially. That is important to make sure you get those hours in.
I want to add to that, per the state with the EMS side, they can only miss 10% of class.
Okay, per the state, only 10% you can miss for EMS, so that would put you in jeopardy of not being able to get that certification if you were to miss that. And the school will be monitoring that too, because we want you to take full advantage of this opportunity. So just keep that in mind. If you have concerns about sports schedules or job schedules or anything, please reach out. We'll see if we can work something out or talk to you about the details, because we want you to be able to do it, but just want you to be mindful of that commitment. Anything different for Warren County? I don't know what your schedule may be a little different. Okay.
For Warren County, you'll be finished with lunch at 1:15. And so we'll be busing you guys over to the Career Academy or to where we host the course. And that will be at 115, 120. Again, of course, regular attendance and everything she said about the attendance. I do want to reiterate that we have a small percentage of our students who can take nurse aid. I think we have a lot of students from both Warren County and Glascock who want to be in that class this year. So only 10 students are going to be in the nurse aid program. That being said, if you're not able to get into the nurse aid program, I believe this is a great secondary option because you're still going to be in the medical field. You'll still be able to get certification. And this actually puts you in a position where you can get into a career and have a larger salary quicker than the nurse aid program would. So that's something that you guys can take into consideration as you're thinking about whether or not you want to participate in the nurse aid program, or do you want to try to go into the EMT firefighter pathway. Any questions, any comments? Chief, good to go.
So I guess we can send out, or when we send this out, send out our emails, so if they have questions, they can reach out to
Right.
their
So,
counselor.
for sure, we'll send out the email. Our information, both counselors' information will be there, and we'll answer any questions or concerns that you have. We thank you. For those of you who are able to join live, thank you for coming, and we thank you, Chief and Chairman, for your presentation, for bringing the idea to the table. Unfortunately, we don't have any students here in person right now. We understand it is the summer. But we're going to need you to complete your interest form by using the QR code that we're about to put on the screen. Use that QR code, and then we will know that you would like to have a seating spacing is limited. So go ahead and complete that as soon as you know that this is what you want to do. And here's the QR code. If you want to join the class, we need to have this information completed by July, 2 weeks from now, July the 30th. Completed by July the 30th. And I'll reach out to the students I know are interested for sure. You guys can reach out, and because we'll have an idea. Jeffrey, you can go ahead and end it.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.